Hello everyone, so I'm back from my brief hiatus and I have a fragrance that I would like to talk about, and I think it's probably the best fall fragrance that I came across right now, and it is by Haramain Detour Noir it's called, and this one is replicating Parfums de Marly Layton. And also when I purchased this one I was hoping it could at least come close to Alexandria Fragrance's version of Layton, which is called Royal Equestrian. So the notes I get with this one, it's missing the thing I love mostly about Parfums de Marly Layton, and it is missing that apple note, which also gives off like a little bit of a cinnamon vibe and also cardamom, and I noticed it right off the first spray, so that's probably the only downside. But the notes I get with this one is different from Layton, and it is almond, vanilla, and jasmine, which, as I mentioned Layton in the past, I kind of get that apple, vanilla, cardamom vibe with a little bit of cinnamon. But it still smells very similar to Layton, and that is exactly what I was going for. So it does pretty well in the smell department. Now price on this one, I got it fragrancebuy.ca, and it was only $40 as opposed to Layton, which runs around $300. And even the Royal Question I got for a 55 ml they have now, that still costs $63 as opposed to the $40. So you get more bang for your buck on this one. Now, projection and performance on this one. So projection, I get about 2 hours, and it does radiate. And like I said, after that first spray, you know exactly what this fragrance is going for, and they do a wonderful job in that. Now, performance of this one, it's been different each time I wore it, but I do get about 6 to 8 hours, which is different from Layton, which I do get 8+ hours. But for the lower price, I'll just spray a little bit more on, and I'll get a little bit more performance in that one. So occasion and season. So this one, for some reason, does feel a little bit lighter to me at times. So it's almost an all-around, all-season occasion type of fragrance. But I'm still going to lean more towards the fall, so I'm going to wear it for the fall mostly and winter. And it also will work for cool nights. So I think anything below 65 degrees, I would whoop this bad boy out. So in the occasion, this one, I think it's probably best for a date. I would wear it for a date or a special occasion. I think it fits best in that. You can also pull off in a casual situation, but I think this is definitely one of the best date night fragrances when it's just you and your honey and you guys are close by. You spray this bad boy on, she can't help but to get closer to you. So my final 3 words in this one, I would say, is Netflix and chill. So this is one of those ultimate colognes for the dating game. So Netflix and chill I'll go for. And my final rating I'll give for this one, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I give it an 8.5 out of 10 because it's fantastic. It's a fantastic overall buy, good quality. You won't smell cheap. It gets pretty close to Layton. I would say in that 85-90% ballpark range. It is missing some depth. Like I said, when I sprayed it side by side, I could tell in the first spray it was going for Layton, but once it dried down, it didn't feel like there was something missing in it. But overall, you still get that vibe. It's everything a clone should be, not exactly copying what they're going for, note by note, but giving a different feel and a different vibe, but smelling very similar. So, very well by Haramain Detour Noir. I highly recommend it. And just a reminder, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and remember to stay fresh.